What's up? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to another Webcast, the 23 Heartbeats, aka the podcast, the Webcast. It's your three favorite guys in the house again. Me, of course, you know who I am. Then you got Ronnie, of course, you know who he is. And then you got Mr. Hollywood Hill himself, Dre. He be playing that trombone.
First time on here.
Well, yeah, man. What's up, everybody? We finna get into some deep stuff right quick right now. Y'all go ahead and share this. Fellas, what is up? Another day, man, has gone by. And the reason they smiling, the reason I'm smiling, I'm gonna tell y'all why we smiling. Why y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing?
I always laugh.
I love to laugh.
It's a defense mechanism.
I always laugh.
Yeah, I love to laugh
It's
too.
my expression.
It's your expression.
My
He said this is my expression. Hey,
God been good, man. That's
God
my
has
own
been
thing.
good. You better tell somebody.
God been good, man.
Man, shoot.
Nobody else, but hey.
Don't know about nobody else, but God been good.
You gotta get personal though.
You gotta have a personal relationship with her. Hey, y'all see the title of the broadcast? I need everybody who watching this. Tell Lottie Dolly, tell everybody. Tell your uncle,
Bobby,
Uncle
Ricky,
Poo
Mike.
Poo. Get
Johnny.
cousin Nuke, get them on the live.
Baby and
Get
my
baby,
daddy.
hey, exactly. Get your baby daddy, baby mamas
Get
to
Mama
watch this.
Quisha and her twin sisters.
Thank y'all for jumping on. Y'all go ahead and share the broadcast. Everybody who watching, share the broadcast. Thank y'all so much for thank y'all so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Y'all continue to share it, continue to run up the numbers, man. We need to make this thing grow.
Over 11,000 views total right now.
Thank you.
10 videos, so that works.
11,000 views, 10 videos. We salute y'all. Thank y'all so much for your help. Responsibilities. Yeah, that's just one of them words. That's why we laughing, because of this topic.
Is the word? That's the true thing. What is the word responsibility?
Maybe somebody can shed some light on this. Dre,
Why gotta be me?
you the married one in this room.
Hey,
You're the married one in this room.
I'm married, so I mean, but real talk.
Well, okay.
I only been married for 1 year, but at the same time, I'm still living and learning.
So, like, what's responsibilities that you and your wife? Like, what's your responsibility in the house? What's her responsibility in the house?
I know the Bible. I know the Bible say that the man is the head of the household. And my thing is, me and my wife, we work like this. I'm not all the ways in charge. She's not all the ways in charge. But at the same time, we share because she paid half her bills. I pay half mine. One person can't do it all, and that's how I work. Me and my relationship. But as far as responsibility goes, I feel like the Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. And we don't spend all our money. Yo, it's stuff that we need. Why you looking at me like that?
Don't listen.
It's stuff that we need.
I'm paying
and we
attention.
want. We stuff. Your needs and wants got to come to a agreement. If you don't need it, I mean, if you need it, then get it. If you don't want it, why waste your time? So it's like, okay, like I just told my wife, babe, I need some. We need some dish detergent. We need that. I ain't say, babe, we want it. No, we need it. So this big old house that you see, it don't run off. The bill man don't want to hear you talking about. Oh nah, man. I give you so much time to pay your rent, pay cause the house paid for. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say, didn't nobody give us nothing, even though my mom and daddy gave us, let us come into the house. But we know God control everything. But responsibility, man. If you plan on getting married, look at me now. If you plan on getting married. If you plan on getting engaged or getting married, it's don't dig yourself a hole you can't get out of. It's serious. It's serious business. I know I might joke all the time, but it's serious business though, y'all. I mean, that's all I got to say right now. I mean, I'm happy I'm married. I married the right one, and It is what it is, man. Just you know what they say. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen, right? So work it out, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's give and take. Marriage is give and take. It's no lollygag. It's no walk in the park. Yeah, me and my wife, we don't have arguments. We have heated fellowships. Am I right, baby? We have heated fellowships. So that's all I got to say about that, bro.
Okay, heated fellowship.
Hey,
I like that word. Heated fellowship.
She made that word up.
Yeah,
so,
I like that. I don't, because I don't like to argue at all. Zero tolerance.
What's the point of arguing?
Zero tolerance of arguing.
What's the point of arguing and both of y'all just some of it might be stupid. Like,
you're very stupid. Most of it is 99.6% of your argument.
If you don't argue about something, make sure you win. If you don't win, you in trouble. You in trouble, bro.
She has.
She looking at you. She gonna come get you tonight.
No. One thing about it.
So when you argue, make sure you win.
One thing about it. Me and my wife, we might have heated fellowship, but I'm not gonna be sleeping on the sofa. She's not gonna sleep in the other room. We're gonna sleep in the same bed.
Oh, they laughing, boy.
It's real talk though.
That real talk.
You might be laughing, but it's real talk.
You right.
I'm trying to save somebody, man.
Save me. Save me.
If you get in a relationship,
shoot, brother, save me.
You're not in a relationship, right?
Nah, not right now.
Yeah, cut that joker loose.
Oh yeah, no. The last one, yes, definitely. Some of y'all are crazy.
Well, what's your? Let me ask y'all.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
Let me ask y'all dudes a question.
Jesus.
Let me ask y'all dudes a question.
Yes, sir.
What? Starting with you, Mr. Russ. What's your idea? And I ain't trying to play matchmaker. What's your idea? Good woman. Cause it's so many women out here, but they not doing good. What's your idea? And I'm coming to you next, so you be thinking. So what's your idea? I mean, like, I know you want a godly fear.
She should like boy Drake.
Hey,
they comment. That's a comment.
Hey, it is what it is. This how I am. I'm not checking for nobody. You don't. Hey, it's whatever.
You said a good woman. I mean, I look at, obviously, you gotta look at somebody that's like your mom. I mean, if anybody who knows my mom, trust me, I know a million of y'all know my mom. Y'all see how sweet, understanding, caring she is. That's the kind of person I like. Someone who is understanding of, you know, some of your failures. Someone who is strong enough to tell you when you're wrong and, you know, not expect you to be upset about that. It's like, no, I'm telling you, you wrong to make you better, to make us better type deal. Someone that's, you know, the type to talk to. I can sit down if we mad about something, if we heated about something, that I can say, look, just give me an hour, let me chill out. And not take that as, oh, you don't want to be with me. Oh, you're trying to go do something. Nah, you know, kind of let me chill out. Let me get my thoughts together. And then we can come back and actually talk. Because 9 times out of 10, when people are arguing, let's just say, you know, somebody slamming your car door, you know, when you get out, what's wrong? Oh, you know, why the hell you park right here? You're not mad because somebody parked right there. They're really mad because, you know, they feel like you don't do dishes at the house. But then instead of them just telling you, hey, can you do a little bit more around the house, you know, help me with some dishes, help me do laundry. Maybe I don't
help
feel
with
like
them responsibilities.
9 times out of 10, that's what they're mad about. They're mad about something else, but it's gonna take the minute thing that's gonna set everything off. And then you're mad, then you're arguing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm not to cut you off, sir, cause that was good. I'm gonna tell y'all something, cause this man putting it to you nicely. He putting it to you in a polite way, ladies. This is bottom line. What we trying to tell you. You need to be doing more. What's going on? Like, what's really popping? Now, the fellas, don't get in trouble watching this broadcast now. I'm just saying. But fellas, we can do more too. But ladies, let's be honest. Ever since the 2000s been rolling in, we fell off the work wagon somewhere, some kind of way. Like
everybody fell off, to be honest.
I mean, it's like we're searching for things to make our life so convenient.
Anything to make anything compact.
Something
easy
instant.
It is to order food and groceries straight from your house. I mean,
we're getting lazy as a society. I don't know if you
lazy.
noticed it, but we're getting lazy as a society, man. We need to, some of the old things that we used to do was the better things, like you saying, like sharing some of the workloads. And I know some people, man, they expect the man to pay for every bill in the house. I'm talking about,
look, my last relationship, I swear, like I said, she was in the Army. So, when she got out of the Army, she gets that little steady check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We were living together. I work, as anybody knows, I'm a manager. I work 50 to 60 hours a week. On top of my car notes, car insurance, bills I have, student loans that, have been paid off, but still. Stuff that I have to take care of on my end. Plus, at the time, I was taking care of my own apartment. This girl was out of work for about 3 months.
Ooh.
I still help, buy stuff for her, be at the house all the time, take care of the pets and stuff, do all this stuff for her and whatnot. Because the way she lost her job, really she could have got her job back, but she was a little stubborn, didn't want to do it, whatnot.
Don't want to do it.
We were trying to go. I had to leave to go to another job for about 2.5 weeks to get extra money because we were trying to move to a different apartment and stuff. And pretty much I paid for taking care of the apartment, the initial gas stuff, the setting up the electricity, everything, mind you. And
we know the pain of being a man.
Setting up all that stuff, and it's supposed to be for us, right?
Yeah, for us.
I didn't get on to her about
not me or you.
I didn't get on to her about getting a job, none of that stuff. So I'm like, you're gonna find whatever you find when you're ready, because sometimes you need that little break. Sometimes if you got somebody there that's willing to take the load while you got that break, don't then come back after you finally get you a job and everything. And now then she want to say, oh, I need you to do, this a little bit more. I need you to help out with, taking care of this a little more. I'm like,
woo, you already been draining me. You already been draining me.
Like I said, I didn't have to do most of that. I could have just been like, no, I'm going to stay at my place, keep my apartment, and I still help, but, maybe we need to wait on this and that. But because, that's something that you want to do, I'm going to go. If you're in a relationship with me, I'm the type that's going to do as much as I can to help, because that's how my mama raised me. And we know we got more women in our family than we do men, and 9 times out of 10, all our aunts, somebody's had a hand in raising one of us, doing something. So,
oh yeah, they watch us
my
like
mom
a
is
village.
the type that she works, she pays the bills, just like my dad's overseas. I mean, he makes over $100,000 a year, but you think my mom just sits at the house and doesn't do stuff? Hell no. My mama's fit. She's about to be 52 next year. She works, takes care of bills, raises my little sister, feeds animals. I mean, she'll go out there and cut the yard sometimes. Not saying that that's something that she has to do, but I think what's happening a lot is we're getting to the point where women are like, we want to be independent, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad it's amazing to see women in CEO positions, head writers, head directors, doing all this stuff.
It's amazing.
Everybody's talking about, women independence and women empowerment.
It's amazing.
That is falling off to a point where women are like, oh, well, I do this just like a man, so I shouldn't have to be the one at the house cleaning, or I shouldn't have to be the one, and again, you don't have to be the only one. If you're in a partnership, it should be 50-50. If I'm doing dishes one day, or I cook a meal and do dishes, the next day you cook a meal, do the dishes.
Do the dish.
Why not? I mean, if I'm doing laundry for the week, next week do the laundry. Don't expect, it shouldn't be a expectation of, oh, this is your job. No, this is our household, our family, our life. We got to do this stuff together.
Wow. You better tell them again.
And a lot of times it's not like that. It's like some women expect the man to work, pay all the bills, do everything, but then be pissed off whenever they're at work all the time. We don't ever go out on a date. Boo, you want me to? We got all.
This look like that's on your mind.
We got all
this on your mind.
We got all this stuff going on. We got. Let's just say we got $3,000 worth of bills to pay total a month. especially if you got kids. You know you got a bunch of expenses that you got to have. So you got $3,000 that you need to spend. This man working 60, 70 hours a week. And he's bringing home $4,000 out the month.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Where do you expect that? I mean, that extra 1,000, 9 times out of 10.
It gets
kids,
sucked up.
expenses for other things.
It gets sucked up.
You can't expect somebody to be the bulk worker, the bulk of everything, and then be upset when they can't, take you out here right now. Like, ooh, I gotta work. Well, somebody got to, because if you're not working, who's paying the bills? This is my responsibility. That's what we set out to do. Now, some people it works like that. I mean, if you hit it big, or you at a big company or whatnot, you can do that. But 9 times out of 10, middle class, both sets of parents gotta work.
Both people.
That's how you raise your kids to want to work. Cause,
both people.
I don't want no lazy kid. I was working at under the table 13, but still, like we don't. I don't know. I think that's where it's really falling off at. Is the 2-parent homes when both people aren't working, or when it's okay for one person to do all the work while someone else is not doing anything. And you can't really build a strong household because somebody's gonna feel resented. Somebody's gonna sit there and be like, "Bro, I'm doing more than you."
Woo-hoo.
You don't want to ever.
I feel it now.
You don't ever want to feel like you're doing more than that person. But at the same time, we got some lazy niggas. Straight up, some of y'all lazy. Like I don't see how people can.
Brother, if you
people
listening,
that got 3 jobs, and some people saying, "Man, I can't find no kind of job."
Right, bro, come take one of mine. I got 3.
Did you apply?
Hey, did you even look at the application? Did you read what it said?
Something.
The building said we hiring now. We walk in. We hire you today.
I see them. Go to Target right now.
We seen a store that said walk in interviews ready. Like we'll do an interview on the spot. Just walk in. So yeah, man. Responsibilities, man. We're talking about main stage responsibilities from both people in a relationship. I feel like sometimes the responsibilities get tossed from one to the other based on economics, or the economy class, whatever, based on social group or whatever. And I feel like it's not right as far as somebody shouldn't be pulling more than the other. Now, granted, we don't all make the same type of money, but I feel like the effort should be there. You should be able to contribute. Now, this isn't a live to bash women or men, but we're just identifying the differences in responsibilities and who really carries the most weight, who really is doing the most. Now, as far as the independent parents who are doing it on their own, and I mean, I take my hats off to you if you're working, you're trying to go to school. If you're not trying to go to school, if you just got time to do work, 2 jobs, and you're raising your child and you're sending them through school and daycare or whatever it is that you got to do, and you're buying the food, your car gets gas because of you, your maintenance is because of you, everything comes out of your check, then I promise you, I salute you tonight because you're doing absolutely everything. But you also have to look at what did you do, or what did the other person do for you guys to end up in a situation where you're not together. And so that's another big thing, because before I personally bring kids into this world, I want to make sure that me and that person are solid like glue. So I don't want to sit here and bring nobody extra into the world on a shaky foundation. I want to make sure my foundation is already strong and solid, and I'm standing on it. I don't want to bring in nothing crazy, nothing shaky, man. How you feel about that, man? How you feel about like women doing most of the load these days, man, in households? How do you feel like? Do you feel like men need to step up more? You feel like some men do too much? I mean, some women need to step up more. Some women do too much. How you feel about that?
It's not either men or women. It's both, really. Guys, to be honest with you, I'm not looking at men should do this, women should do this. Like I took my personal experience, me and my wife, we equal. Cause we already made that rule. When we first decided to move from Charlotte, to come down here. Okay, we know we got a house. It's already paid for, but we got rent. So ain't nothing free. We always said everything is equal. It's not yours, not mine. It's all of ours. So, I mean, everything is equal with us. You know, it is what it is. Everything equal. It ain't no, you do more than me, I do more than it ain't no big U's and little I's. Not over here. Now, everywhere else, I can't speak for that. But we don't do that. Like I said, we don't have argument. We have heated fellowship. But we try not to have heated fellowship. Because if you think about it, that's going to take a toll on your attitude. She going to have an attitude, you going to have an attitude. Then somebody got to be the common ground person to be like, look, we're not doing this.
Exactly.
But if y'all keep on going back and forth, come on, man, that's elementary.
You know what?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
am I right?
Yeah,
come
like,
on, man.
Yeah, like,
really
let's
just trying to
shift
figure
it.
out who's
Let's
getting
shift
it.
it. I like that. I like that.
You shoot your gun, I shoot mine.
Yeah, let's shift
pretty
it.
much.
Let's
Oh,
shift
y'all
it
gonna
to
be
that
end
right
up
there.
dead?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on,
Like,
man.
so when it comes to, like, how you feel about argument, like, when it comes to fussing and fighting all the time, I don't, man,
Don't do it,
me
man.
personally, man, that is the biggest waste of time, energy, resources on God's green earth. Like, that is the worst way to spend life, is a heated fellowship, a argument, a fight, or whatever. Misunderstandings, to me, causes the most arguments. One person thinking one way, another person trying to think another way, and they're supposed to come together on a common ground to figure out what it is about life that they trying to do, or what it is about this situation that's causing the discrepancies. Because really and truly, man, it's all, a lot of times, it ain't even necessary. All discrepancies about who didn't take out the trash, or who turn is it to pay at the window at fast food restaurant. Like, a lot of arguments that people have, and you guys chime in type below, what are some of the arguments that you feel like you've had that was just absolutely a waste of your time and a waste of your life that you'll never get back? Like, I feel like every time I'm involved in an argument relationally, I just feel like it could be avoided. I always felt like that. I always felt like you can talk things out. I always feel like there's a way to solve everything, every matter under the sun. There's no one thing that we can argue about and there's not a solution for it. I feel like everything, and that just might be me. And that just might be, I don't know, some type of law of attraction. I don't know, but I just feel like there's an answer for every deposition. Like, I feel like there's a reason why.
But you know what, though? You know how to get rid of that? Do y'all know how to get rid of an argument? Don't start in the first place.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
you know, argument, it's easy to say, but
that's easy to say.
But
especially if
you ain't,
but
especially you ain't the one
that starts the argument.
But at the same time,
Sometimes
you got to you can't do it. You got to let God deal with them they way. Because at the same time, if you keep arguing with her and y'all going back and forth, it's no common ground.
No, I understand about you saying let God deal with everything, and I do. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, as human beings, though, we have to take on responsibility of why the argument is even existing. Why am I even wasting my time?
With you right now?
Yeah,
why are we like those constant, the same arguments? We always argue about this and that.
It's different on little ways, but it's the same thing. So it's like, what's it really stemming from? What's it building up from?
Sometimes you got to let people, just like, I'm going to give you an example.
Y'all share the broadcast, by the way.
It's just like me and my wife. We might have an argument, but at the same time, sometimes you got to let a person calm down, because if y'all keep arguing, it gon' you down right here. It gon' ease up. So don't even argue. Just because I know for me, I don't argue. I used to do a lot of things. That's my past. I'm changing. But y'all might not.
I noticed that, but you'll back down quick.
Y'all might not understand. Y'all might not understand.
I understand.
I know you do, cause we grew up.
Man, I understand.
So now,
I
know my first marriage. Yes, I've been married. This is my second marriage. My first marriage, she tried to take me for everything I had.
She want to play the lottery.
I was doing everything.
She need to go play the lottery.
But,
trying to take that man for his money. What wrong with you, lady?
But my woman that I got now, y'all might not believe this, but this marriage right here is really helping me. Because sometimes you got to find somebody older than you. But let me take it back now.
Is older better? We don't know.
Sometimes mature. I don't feel like that mature.
Maturity. Ladies, they saying they want you to mature.
Now,
ladies.
they got this thing about young guys with older girls and older women with, but you got to watch the older girls too.
Okay.
You got to watch it.
Wow.
You got to watch, cause
that's what it's
grass ain't greener all the time. No, I'm just saying, I love my wife. My relationship is great. It's blessed. It's great. But I'm just trying to help people out that don't
He's trying
understand.
to help you.
They don't understand. So, yeah, I might not have all the answers, but
you got a good bit of them. Sound like
it's facts, man. This ain't scientific. This fact. You can't. Come on, man.
This ain't scientific.
Bottom line, if you want to know the truth, man, don't. If you don't want to know the truth, don't come to me. Straight up. I've been like this my whole life. You know me.
Whole life.
So I'm just trying to. But if you're not ready to get married or whatever you trying to do, don't do it. Cause I'm telling you, it's gonna bite you in the long run. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It's gonna bite you. I'm telling you. My dad taught me that a long time ago. If you ain't gonna do it from your heart, don't do it. If you don't love nobody, don't get into it. Love hurts. Love will kill you.
Woo.
You should.
And it's a food for thought for you guys too, man. The food for thought, man. If the way I've come to learn, and I wrote a line about this in 23 Heartbeats to deal with relationships. I mean, as far as arguments goes, man, it is not just in a relationship, but arguments with anybody. It's best to, when you address the argument or you feel like the tension is building, just go ahead and just walk away from that, or just hey, let me get back to you with that. Let me change the subject. Stop talking about it. Take a walk in the park. Go take a little break, man. Then later on, after it done calmed down and cooled off, y'all come back together then and try to talk about that issue, not the confusion, but the issue. And that way you can work out a lot more things a lot better. What it is, it's the old saying, you attract more with honey than with vinegar.
More flies.
Yeah, more flies with honey than vinegar.
What about the ones that, because I'm all for walking away. Like, I'm the type that...
No, I'm still perfecting that. I'm sorry. I'm still working on that myself now. I'm not saying I'm the best at it. I'm great at it now, but I'm not the best. But I'm still working towards that goal of being perfect in that area. But I'm not saying I'm gonna ever be perfect, but
everything don't need an explanation either.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to walk away and just be like,
don't say nothing.
Don't
say. Let them keep talking.
See, but I'm saying though, what if you got the type of girl that doesn't necessarily work on? Because I've been in relationships where, like I said, I'm not arguing with you because to me it's childish. Whatever you're talking about is childish because I know. Like, I'm all about approach. The way you approach me is the way I'm going to react. If you come yelling, anything that you just said, I didn't hear because I'm like, you get out my face. Because if you're going to talk to me, I'm 28. I'm grown. The ball's been dropped since I was 2. Talk to me like a man. Talk to me like a human being. Talk to me like I'm a person with respect. If you got an issue, say something, babe, hey, it really pisses me off when you do this. Or it makes me feel this way when you do this. I can relate to that. But when you coming out here, think, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? I'm tired of it. All that goes in one ear and out the other. Now, I am the type, I'll get in my car and I'll just drive. I ain't going nowhere. I'm driving. 9 times out of 10, I'll ride the block. Or I just sit in my car. I'll drive, right down the street, listen to music. Because it helps me clear myself, gets my thoughts. I can cuss, yell, scream in the car, say why I'm angry. Then when I come back, all right, let's talk. But what if you with the type of person that you can't really just walk away from? You go into the other room, I'm following you. Or if you the type, hey, I'm not going to respond back to you. Then you got the type of woman that, okay, well, you ain't going to talk to me? That means you must be out here doing something. So now I need to go do this.
They out here.
Now I need
They
to
out
do
here.
this.
They
Now I
out
gotta go
here.
do that.
They out here. Man, you right.
That's the issue that I've seen. I mean, I've heard more about it than I've had to actually deal with. Because luckily, I don't think I've had any.
Well, that's a
besides
blessing.
The last one, I don't think
that's
I
a
had
blessing
any
if you ain't never had to
crazy
deal
ones.
with that. It's a blessing.
But I mean, it's
what you doing?
like I said. Yeah, like I think it's the trust thing. I honestly think that a lot of people come into a relationship already not trusting because of their last relationship, and I think really and truly that's why whenever you get a good guy or whatnot, 9 times out of 10,
The good guy.
you know, there's issues that they've been dealing with, issues that they haven't necessarily gotten over, and they bring it into the new relationship, and then it's like, you know, the new guy's like, I haven't done anything. I don't think I've done.
New guy.
I haven't done anything to like try to cheat on you. I don't cuss you out. I don't say anything. Why are you approaching me as if I'm your ex type? And I think that's one thing that females and males got to do. I don't care how, because as dirty as guys are, or as dirty as females are, there's dirty dudes. All right. So I think people don't need to let, you know, the past relationship. If you're really going to be in a relationship with somebody, make sure that whatever you got in the past, you truly leave it in the past. Don't say you left it in the past.
Thank you.
Don't sit up here and be like, yeah, I'm good. Nah, if you have any inkling of feelings that, you know, you might still love this person, or you might still, there could have been something that, don't get in a relationship. Because I messed that up. When me and my ex-fiance, you know, we broke up or whatnot, I immediately, at least 3 months later, was trying to get back in a relationship with somebody. And literally, it took a text from my ex, and right there I was like, bruh, I know I'm not gonna be, I know for a fact that I can't pursue this new relationship with this girl just because, I mean, one text, it already brought back feelings and stuff. I'm like, bro, I know I can't. And luckily for me, I did that, because I mean, she went on and she found her somebody, she engaged now, and I'm happy for that, because you might not have found that person had I still been trying to be with you or whatnot, you know. But it's like, at the same time, you know, everyone has baggage, but if you're gonna be in a relationship, you need to be on equal playing ground, equal playing field. You know, let whatever issues that you argue about is because of the issues that you two have, not because of, okay, well, Bobby cheated on me in my last relationship. Brandon cheated on me on my last relationship.
Dang.
Now the similarities of what you're doing means you're gonna do the same thing.
You remind me of him. I'm like,
don't
what?
do that.
No.
Because if that were the case, I would be him.
I would be him.
I'm not him. I'm
not
somebody
him.
different. Give somebody the little benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
you know?
and that what brings this up. And Drake, I don't lose your thought. This what brings this up for me too. When he said that, when you say that, when you guys get over the hump in an argument, and you guys say, well, you know what? Well, forgive me, and I'm going to forgive you. Because sometimes it takes for us to be the bigger person to initiate the forgiveness process. And so true healing can take place. And when I say true healing, I'm talking about actually forgiving and forgetting. It's a lot of times people say, well, I forgive you, but I'm not gonna forget it.
That means you still holding it right there.
It's still in your head. That means any little thing that we do will trigger it, and it'll make you go back and snap, and you take a small issue that if you was to mess up something small, I brought home the wrong type of onion. I should have got a white onion. I brought a red onion. Well, you still doing what you do. If you wasn't up there talking to such and such in the store, you would have brought back the right thing. Lady, I'm not talking to nobody else in the store. I'm trying to find the onion. I just brought back the wrong one because I'm not the shopper type. Whatever the case may be. And some guys might not be the shopper type, but I'm saying some women are whole stuff and whole stuff and whole stuff and whole stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all are whole stuff until, like, man, this is no lie. I heard of a girl, she held a grudge for so long. She held it for 18 years against a guy. Man, like 6-7 relationships ago. And you still holding that grudge against this dude. And the dude done moved on with a whole nother life. And you're like, you still holding on to these types of grudges. Like, do you not understand what that does to the psyche, to your mental capacity? Do you not realize what that do to you as a person, to your inner spirit? Like, you are carrying around, when you don't forgive and when you don't forget, I want to let you know what you're doing. You're actually carrying around a part of that person with you everywhere you go, and you're taking it and exposing it to a new person when you meet them. And that is not healthy for them, because they don't even know why you're acting like that. It's not healthy for you, because you don't know why you're acting like that, because you thinking it's them, but it's really you, because you're dealing with old Charlie from 18 years ago, and you're holding on to the grudges. And so I will say this: when God says to forgive, when He say He forgives, He has a sea that He likes to throw things in. And He said He will throw your sins that He's forgiven you of into this sea that He has called forgetfulness. And He'll throw your sins into it. And when He forgives you, He forgets about it. And that's the most beautiful thing about this God that we serve, because He's the God that created us. No, everything don't go right in life. We're going to have ups and downs. People are gonna be here and people are gonna be not here. But what I'm saying is, we all have to face that part of life where we're here one day and gone the next. We all got to make that journey. God is not the fault. He's not the one to blame for that. And we have to remember that. But He will forgive you of all hurts, past pains, current pains, future pains, all hurts, sins. He will forgive you of all these things. Meaning, if the Most High Being, the one who created me, can forgive and then forget, why can't we forgive and forget? It's some men out here that's watching right now. You guys like to hold on to stuff for a long time. Women are known for holding on to things for a long time. It's not even... You're not even doing what you're supposed to do as a part of society, as a human being, if you do not forget this stuff. This stuff only weighs you down. It only weighs you down. I'm going to tell you this. I want you to bring your point out. When I was little coming up, and I have a great memory. I was born with a great memory. I could look at something, not prepare for the test, and then just take the test and still pass it, because I just had a great memory. I started asking God to help take some of my memory of the pains and things that I went through in my past, because I didn't want to remember all that stuff. And it's like, slowly but surely, it started happening. I started forgetting like stuff that I shouldn't been forgetting. I was like, whoa, I shouldn't have prayed that prayer. But at the same time, I was just like, okay, well, at least now I'm old enough and mature enough to know how to forgive and get over that pain, get over the past or whatever. So yeah, it all goes back to that. Like, when you forgive, man, you truly forgive, then you'll forget about it, because it's not even that important. What's important right here, right now, is starting afresh at this point and moving forward with the person that you're with. Go ahead, Drew.
First of all, I ain't got that much to say, but first of
Get in
all,
the camera, bro.
I ain't got that much to say, but first of all, when you don't forgive people, now they talk about that at church all the time.
What's up, Miss Sunshine Lee?
If you don't forgive, you going to sleep. You can't go to sleep at night. You think about this. She doing this. He doing that. But mind you, while you trying to go to sleep, tossing and turning, that person happy. They moved on their life. That's the first part. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I think it's a big problem with commitment these days, with men and women. If you, like I told you before, if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. But some people want to try, and they don't even know married in them 2 minutes. See, me and my wife, we go to older couples. We not finna go to nobody young.
Y'all listen up to this.
We not finna go to nobody young, because they can't tell us nothing. I've been through it. The reason why I'm talking like this, because I had experience. I had my experience. But at the same time, like Kent and Ronnie said, you can't, KJ, bro. Like KJ and Ronnie said, you cannot hold stuff, because really, that's stress.
Stress. Oh,
Stress
number
is
one
the number
silent
one killer in
It's
America.
a time, bro. In America,
And now,
China, Russia, in your butthole, it's the number one killer everywhere.
if I don't say nothing else, all I'm gonna say.
Say it, Dre.
If I don't say nothing else tonight, all I'm gonna say. If you feel in your heart you can't do it, don't do it. Don't make yourself no fool, man. Men and women. I mean, I know I talk. I mean, I know I like to joke all the time, but this is very serious. I'm trying to help somebody. We trying to help somebody. But if you don't want to listen, you're gonna listen to somebody. But I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm starting to see a lot more of the. I see a lot more independent families, like you were talking about earlier, about how you got the single mom type deal.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think too, because I've been in a relationship where I've dated a single mom, and I mean I don't know if any of y'all have ever dated anybody with kids or whatnot too.
Yeah.
But the thing that I see that I'm running into is that somebody with a kid, not everybody, but some of them with the kid, will try to, like me, if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm in a relationship with all of you. I want to meet your parents. I want to meet your brothers and sisters. I want to meet your kid if you got a kid. Now, I do understand the concept of, I don't want to expose my child to a stranger type deal. But if you with somebody 6 months, I don't really think that's a stranger type deal.
It's time to show and tell.
Now, I was in a relationship, like I said, when I was dating somebody who had a kid. We were, talking for about a good 5-6 months. Before I even had ever met the kid, I mean, school was coming up. $150, go get him some shoes. 3-4 pairs of shoes, bought him some clothes, bought some, birthday or whatnot. Bought a video game, fucking Call of Duty and something else, but bought him some video games or whatnot. Mind you, still had not met the kid.
Wow.
Whatsoever.
Wow.
But then it became expectation, as in, hey, can you let me get like $100, for the kid? What? I'm not gonna say who it is and who the name because they may be watching, but give you $100 for the kid.
You may be watching.
And I'm like, and I said, well, when am I actually gonna, meet?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like you ain't exist or nothing. I know you exist, but when am I actually gonna meet, sit down? Hey, this is Ronnie. This is somebody I'm talking. You don't even gotta introduce me as your boyfriend. None of that stuff. Just this is somebody that I'm gonna be around or whatnot. And that kind of ticked me off a little bit. Because I'm like, here I am, I'm shelling out money for a kid that I want to know. It ain't like, I'm like, oh, you got a kid, I don't want to deal with that. No, I want to know this kid. I want to know the name. I want to know, what you like, because I'm pretty sure you like me. You play video games and stuff. I'm pretty sure I want to get a relationship with the child as well as you, because the child is an extension of you. And it's like,
exactly.
When it comes to, expectation before you even get any sort of, because to me, you introducing me to your kid, that shows me that you're committed to the relationship. Because you're like, okay, I'm bringing in something that's precious to me. Type. Yeah. And that's how I looked at it. Yeah. So whenever she still couldn't do that, I was like, bro, I can't really do this no more. But then as soon as I did that, it turned into oh, well, shoot. See, I knew you wanted about that. You ain't ready for no kid. You ain't ready for none of it. Nah, I asked you. And I'm giving you time. You ain't doing
5-6 months in, yeah.
Some people, like I said, this is more so a shout out to some of the dads. If you don't want another man to raise your kid, bro, take care of your kid. Do the best you can to be in that person's life. Because there are people. I don't care. If I was with her longer or whatnot, I would have been willing to adopt a kid, and that'd be my child. You don't want. Same thing with females. Watch. I mean, obviously you can plan and you can't plan, but watch who the hell you sleeping with, because the dude that got 4, 5, 6 other, because she had her baby daddy actually was the baby daddy of 3 other dudes.
Good.
or 3 other chicks, whatever. And he wouldn't come and do anything, pay for nothing, give him nothing, none of that stuff.
Don't be the one.
But I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I don't care because that's, we in a relationship. But when you start taking advantage of that, that's when it becomes an issue. That's when you get some of these, when they say a good girl or a bad girl turns a good guy bad and vice versa, a bad boy turns a good girl bad. I think that's where a lot of that stuff comes from.
It is.
Watch who the hell you sleeping with. Watch who you having babies with, because if you get with somebody that's trash from the jump, don't expect that child is going to make them turn into treasure at the end of it, because that's not going to happen.
It ain't.
And then if you get somebody that's willing to take care of your kid, that's willing to be like, hey, I'll take this kid as my kid.
Wow.
Bruh, keep them.
You better hold on to them.
Hold on to them because
you're not going to find that.
You're not going to
find that nowhere.
It's hard to do.
You're not going to find that nowhere around. What's up, LaWanda?
You can't sit here and expect somebody to do something that y'all haven't discussed or talked about. You can't expect somebody to come in, hey, this is what I expect you to do here. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. If y'all don't actually sit down and have that conversation of, hey, this is how I feel about, responsibilities. This is how you feel about responsibilities. If y'all never have that conversation, every couple needs to have that conversation so you know what the expectations are. If you're guessing the expectations, you're always going to be wrong. Always going to be wrong. If you know what you expected of, okay, yeah, I got it. And then if you fall off from that, damn right. That other person got the right to call you out. Hey, you slipping. Hey, I noticed that I did, the maintenance on the cars or whatnot. She don't know nothing about it, but you do something. Hell, if you don't know nothing about it and she do, I mean, it's the same thing. You shouldn't have to. One person shouldn't be outweighing the other.
So
it's all supposed to be, equal partnership, equal everything. And if you date somebody that has a child, if you're doing that, make sure that person, knows what the expectations are for that child as well too. And introduce the guy or the girl to your kid. If you're really going to be in a relationship with somebody, if you're going to be in there in 6 months, introduce them. Don't sit up there and I'm going to hide my kid because I don't think you're going to, bruh. Because that's the only way that you're going to know.
You're running them off.
You're running them off more than anything.
Yeah. So y'all, man, I'm telling you, man, this has been the responsibilities of men versus women. If y'all got anything else you'd like to add to it, drop the comments down below. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, the 23 Heartbeats podcast, web series, webcast. We'll be bringing more live videos to you guys. If you like this kind of stuff, let us know in the comments. Subscribe, share the video wherever you like to share cool stuff, man. Also, make sure you go over to Dope Is Me on the Facebook page. Also, check him out on the Instagram as well, Dope Is Me.
I got one more thing.
Okay.
Y'all didn't really. I know I was gone because I had to check on my wife for a minute. But I think everybody, women and men, not just men or women, but everybody as a whole, got the word love twisted. They don't know what the word love really means. So I just want to plug that in because I was thinking about what you were saying and thinking about what you were saying. I got more questions, but
y'all, so we're gonna y'all plug in that love thing, man. Y'all make sure y'all plug in that love thing. That's what the book 23 Heartbeats is all about. So make sure y'all go get that from Amazon, Walmart.com, Barnes and Nobles, wherever books are sold. The books are out there everywhere, man. So, and I've been seeing the royalty reports. Thank you so much, and from the bottom of my heart, from everybody, new readers, current readers. Just keep introducing the book to more people. Keep pushing it out there for me, man. Just help share the podcast as the web series. Help just share the information about the books and get the ebooks. They're $3.99 right now on all platforms. Go make sure you get your apparel from Dope Is Me. Go get your booking for your flights, travels.
FlightBookingUSA.com.
FlightBookingUSA.com. Shout out. Make sure you tune in. You got anything you want to plug in social media? Live sessions, yeah. Hollywood Dre be coming to you more with more live sessions. He's playing the horn. Y'all go check out his latest video, man. 5 days it did almost 2K. Oh man, views! Congratulations, man.
About to get some more collaborations.
Him playing the trombone with Decor D Nasty.
Keyboard coming up next.
Keyboard coming. D Nasty, shout out, man. We thank you for that feature, man. That was a blessing on the track. You blessed the track right there, man. So, bro,
I want to do another shout out to myself. To Antonio Lowe. That's one of the guys. I'm working with his girl right now. He's an up and coming artist. He has some videos I'm gonna be trying to post onto the page as well. Again, flightbookingusa.com. You can save sometimes up to 80% additional from your normal, like hotels.com price line and all that. We get you extra deals. We got ticket networks to get you concerts, tickets to pro games, events. Again, the Dope Is Me, the website will be finished by this week. Hopefully by this weekend it should be done. We'll have a new URL, web address, and everything. We're getting some more designs in. And thank you guys for supporting like the cruises that I've been trying to set up. We already got about 50 different clicks on it, just a couple hours ago for people asking about the cruise packages and stuff. Check us out, Flight Booking USA. It's all in one. We compare the platform of, of hotels, flights, car rentals, cruises, anything that you're looking for. We give you the best deal on. And then, like I said, check out the 23 Heartbeats. Continue to look at how to produce prosperity as well. And we really appreciate all the love and support that you guys are giving us, all the feedback, all the comments, the likes, shares. Like you said earlier in the first part of the video, we've already hit over 11,000 views. We got over 330 subscribers. Let's push this to 500. Let's try to get 15,000 views. We're going to be saturating Facebook, saturating YouTube, saturating everything. Y'all going to see our faces, be annoyed by it, but like, subscribe, comment, share. Again, more weed designs coming up. And we're definitely going to be pushing some 23 Heartbeats apparel as well. So please be on the lookout for that in the next coming weeks. I'm going to try to do my best to get these top 5 rankings done for NBA. We're doing NBA for Western and Eastern Conference, and then MVPs for NBA. And then we're also going to do the running backs, wide receivers, quarterbacks, and defense, and MVP for NFL. So please be on the lookout for those. I'm going to try to do those weekly. I know Kent's definitely going to be doing some teaching soon for sure. So please tune in on that. So thank you guys again for all the love and the support that you guys have shown us. We can only continue to get better off of y'all's feedback. So, we really, really appreciate everything y'all are doing right now. Take it away.
Thank you. Anything else? All right. And this has been another episode. Peace.